Hi, everyone. It's Lynn, Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do Pisces Live. Just a second, I'm going to switch a light on here. Let's get a better light situation. There we go. Now I can see you. So Pisces, this is for you finally. Sorry. I'm back at Sherry's again. And she has the best internet. My internet sucks at my place. So just light a bit of a smudge here. Cleanse all my energy while we wait for people to come on. Let me see who's out there. Who's out there? Woo. There we go. There's some nice smoke. I love the smell of this white sage. It's so nice. So nice. And I like to cleanse myself every single time I'm getting ready to do readings, because, you don't want to bring your stuff to the reading or your day to the reading. So anyhow, how are all my Pisces out there? How you doing? It's kind of late right now. What time? It's almost 8 here in Ontario, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to put that smudge. Oh, I might smudge my glasses too. Okay. Perfecto. So, I don't need these yet. So, Pisces. I'm going to do till into the first week of March as well, since I'm a little late now. I'm using the Druid Craft Tarot. Can you see those? There we go. See what they look like? They're just gorgeous illustrations on these ones. And I find they really speak to me. I find they have really good energy as well. I really like the energy in these cards. Also, woo, see that? One jumped already. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. Well, it's called the Prince of Pentacles here. The Prince of Pentacles is also like the Knight. And this guy he's goal-oriented, action-oriented, but he's probably the slowest knight out there. He's, you see how protected he is? He's got his shield up, his sword back, and vulnerable, as his things hanging off his shoulders. And he's kind of vulnerable there. He's not sure what he's heading into. So he's kind of leery, This might be you right now, Pisces. Not sure what you're heading into. You're a little leery. You got your defenses up. Oh, dropped it again. So, all right, let me do my thing. Focus. Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces? February, the first week of March, 2019. Last of February, 1st of March, 2019. All right. Got it. It's in there. Did you see that? A whole bunch just jumped out. So first of all, I'd like to announce they're ready. We'll put these aside for a sec. I'm just going to cut them now that they did that, because that's the signal. Stop shuffling already. So we got our things laid out. Now let's have a look at what jumped out here. I love jumpers, actually. Jumpers are a clear message to you. This is something you need to know, okay? It's not kind of standard in general. This is a message you need to know. So, wow, you got some powerful cards. Ooh, okay. So, Pisces. Um, I think you're fighting a losing battle, first of all. Okay. You're in a battle and it's a losing battle. It's not a battle you're going to win. Here, first of all, is the Princess of Pentacles and the High Priest. Okay. The High Priest is like the Hierophant. Okay, so could be your religious leader or someone, your spirituality or something. But it's what you're thinking about investing. You know, you're thinking about where you're investing yourself. This could be a young person too, a young earth sign, just ready to set out on their own and invest themselves. What am I going to do with myself in the world? You know, it's my turn. Also, it could be you ready to invest in something new. Also, this card is a card of expansion as well, because, you know, it's written on the wall. You might be sending a message to someone, you know, you want to partner. It could be partnering on some sort of a business, at work. You know, I just got a real feeling of a musical partnership, maybe a creative partnership, but this is about investing your time, perhaps. You know, and you got the Hierophant, which is like a more spiritual investment. You know, so while you're doing that, um, something else is falling apart. Like it's a losing battle. See, and another defensive card, you know, this is it not wanting to fight. Is it worth fighting for, sort of thing? It's your last stand, too, your last stand. And then the Tower. You know, I want to have a look because I haven't gotten the Tower too often in readings in this deck. And you know, you're almost at the 10 here. You're just about done with this job you have to do, you know. And right now you're asking yourself, is this worth fighting for? I don't even know if I want to fight for this. I'm worn out. I'm worn out. And then the Tower falls. And the Tower is about rocking your foundation, something that no matter how hard you try, how hard you work to keep it together, it's going to fall anyway. It just wasn't for you, wasn't meant to be. This tower is built on water, and even though it's pretty solid, you know, the universe steps in because it's not what's right for you. It's you're meant for something else. I think a more spiritual. There's something like I think you're delving into something else here. You're realizing what you want. You may be coming to an age where you're saying, you know, I don't want that stuff anymore. I've changed. I've changed a lot, and I that doesn't do it for me anymore. You know what I mean? And two people are falling out of this tower. It could be a relationship that is falling apart because the foundation wasn't good. There was problems right from the get-go. And maybe there's a huge attraction there, but you know, excuse my French, you know, it's either fucking or fighting. You know, you don't want to be there's no middle ground. If that's a possibility, I'm saying. So then you have the King of Swords. And this may be where you've reached with this situation. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Um, this could be one of the people that is falling out of the tower with you. It could be someone new, like possibly in your life. or an influence around you. I'm wondering if it's an influence around you. Maybe it's someone in your ear, because this guy is about communication, right? Our thoughts, our deep thoughts. And but he's solid, he's really solid. All his thoughts are solid too. Like, he doesn't make a move until he's thought it through. You know what I mean? Although it's very fast, quick thinking energy. This guy doesn't take 2 months to, it's quick thinking. Like, he thinks on his feet kind of thing. And he's not really, it's not basing your actions on your emotions anymore. You're using your head now. You're not, you're not just going for someone because they're hot. You realize you need more in life, or whatever, because they're, I don't know, whatever it is, it's not enough for you anymore. Okay, so those are your jumpers. I didn't even get to your reading yet. Hi, guys. Thank you very much. So I'm going to set these aside. I just want to say hi to Norma Joe. What a wonderful name. I love your name, darling. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do the reading just straight out of the gate, get her done. And then I'm going to do a little bit of chat with you guys and pull a couple cards if you want. I mean, you have a question time, but I'll get the reading out first because people get really frustrated when I keep talking. I don't really get a lot of viewers on my live, actually. I don't get very much. Well, Pisces. Looks to me like, okay, so I do a past, present, future, okay? And the past is any time before now. Like, it could even still be happening right now, but it's fading out of your life. The present is now till, I'd say, the end of the month, probably. And the future is probably, March, the first week of March, okay? So, the sun. The sun is about expansion, and usually very successful expansion. This is the first card in your past. So you're really on your way somewhere. This, the child is, the children are a gift, the miracle of birth, creation, right? So this is it. And so you're on your way somewhere, I think, new, successfully. New is represented by the child. It's young energy. Carmela, hey. Sorry, Carmela, get over here. Sorry about that. Just a sec, I'll grab her. Okay. So, then you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is, having options, lots of options, lots of things you can do. It seems like you may be presented with something that doesn't really meet up to, what you want. Like, there's that one cup sitting there and you're not even looking at it. You're not even noticing it because you're dreaming of all of what you could have, like, like a greener pasture. There's something more. There's got to be something more, It's like you're not giving any value to what you have. You're looking at what else is out there for me. And I want to mention, here you are on the horse. The horse. What else is out there for me? You know? Um, because I don't think you're completely satisfied. Like, and that's why you're looking at your options. I don't think you're completely satisfied. And then, I just said what else is out there. There comes the Prince of Wands. This could be a fire sign in your life, could be younger than you, um, and or it could be your energy, that fiery energy, motivated, really gung ho, about going after what you want, really going after what you want. But this is more in your career, your goals. There's still heights you want to reach. You want to reach higher. Look at how high he's trying to reach his wand up, and jumping over anything in his way. Like, there are no hurdles. I will just jump right over those. So much energy. And you're just coming into your you are actually in your sign, Pisces. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry I never said happy birthday. I'm not even thinking. But, you're in your own energy. It's your time, right? It's your time. Look at that. But this could be a young fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, that is coming in like fast. Very motivated, very energetic, really has his heights set high, okay, or her. Could be maybe your this is what you're daydreaming about, is this person, this fire sign. Also could be you going after what you want now, like, I don't know though. I think it could be a fire sign coming in, or has come in already. Oops, sorry. So, shh, shush. So echoey in here, eh? So the first card in your present is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away from something. Like, this is stable. This is very stable. And all these cups are actually empty. They're sitting there empty. There's something lost, something missing, right? There's emotion missing. I think there's some sort of emotion, affection, missing from the relationship. Now, this could be, because remember back here, I said possibly a partnership, a spiritual partnership. I thought I felt music, some sort of musical partnership. Maybe one's a singer and another plays guitar or something. I don't know. Maybe you both play guitar. It could be in the church too, joining the church choir, or a group, because it's supportive too. The Hierophant is about supportive energy, support you have around you, right, as well. So anyway, someone's walking away. See that woman climbing, she's going to go up that hill. And because she wants to go to the source. She wants to find out what the reason is. But I don't know if you're going to. The next card in your present is the Five of Swords. So this is a victory. This is an empty victory, kind of. You won the argument, but you lost the fight. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel good. Someone's walking away defeated, and they don't. And you've won, or they have. Someone's won and someone's walking away defeated. It could be the end of a partnership or relationship, right? Walking away. And this is the thing, is that it's not everything. You could be it could be lots of communication, but not a balance in communication. Maybe the relationship's all about you do this, you do that, or look at, I got the floor done. Oh, well, you didn't do the other room yet. You know what I mean? You don't get credit, perhaps. Like, it's a careful balance of keeping relationships alive. And it's not just love relationship, it's business relationships, family relationships, especially. They're real tender, right? But here you go. You're moving on. You're greener pastures. Again, like I said before, you want to expand. Like I said before, when you got this princess of pentacles, but I think you want to expand in a different way. I really do. I think you've outgrown some of the old ways. See how this middle branch is higher than the other two? I think you've outgrown old ways, and there's something new you want to go after, because you've got the Knight of Wands above this guy, right? This is about, you're going after this. And you're gung-ho. You've outgrown this old standard, I feel like. This old standard. Maybe it's something you've done before too. It's a pattern you've done before, and you're thinking, no, I can't do this anymore. And it's not your fault, it's my fault. I keep doing this, the same old pattern. But you've outgrown the old ways, and you're ready for something really new, really what you want. And then the first card in your future is the Nine of Cups. Celebration. Honor. In this deck, it really makes me feel like honor. And in love, like this, I think you're really ready for what you deserve now, and you're going to get it, because you finally realize, what you want. You might have gone after things because of I know I've fallen in love with a guy that was just like my father. You know what I mean? And my father was not really stable at all. And but that's the thing, you realize what you're doing, it's like, am I in the same old relationship I was 2 other times? And that could be the thing. You realize you want to go after, you realize what it is you really want. You've defined it, I think, okay? And this is getting it. Also, you got to ask for it, right? You got to ask for it. So the next card, and it's probably what you needed to do. Maybe this relationship that you got into, whatever kind of relationship it is, you saw the light finally, because look at these cards here. Like, I think you saw the light finally, and you decided to leave because it's not what you want. It's not fulfilling you emotionally. There's something emotional that is not there. And then you get, what you want. Like, you get the card right after this. By doing what's right for you, you get the Nine of Cups. You get your wish fulfilled because you're finally moving in the direction of your own heart, not what feels comfortable. Because maybe what feels comfortable isn't healthy, isn't stable, isn't, you know, it doesn't fit with you right for your highest, best needs. Okay. Your next card is death. And this card is, you know, it's, I would be surprised if we don't get judgment or something coming up here. But you did get the sun, which is renewed, you know. But anyway, here's death. And this is closing a door and opening another door. This grim man is growing old in this tower, you know, and but he feels protected, he feels safe there, and he dreams of a life over here at this sacred place, right? And this sacred thing, you know, that you got earlier, a sacred investment or spiritual investment, this spiritual place. He sees how beautiful it is there, and he wants to go there. But first, he needs to leave this tower. You know, your life can't start if you don't take a step towards it. He's way up here looking at it and thinking, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to live again. You know, and he's got his cauldron there, eh? He's got his cauldron there, and he's about to put the skull in. This is old things you've been hanging on to. You know, you're gonna throw it in, and you're gonna be on your way. You're gonna walk out your door. Okay. I also really, really feel strongly that this is a death of an old way of how you've been having relationships in the past. Whatever this relationship is, there's a lot of wands here, so it could be a work or, like I said, how you're investing yourself. But it really looks like, you know, something falling apart, coming to an end. And the death is saying that. The death is saying, I'm done with the old ways. I am not fighting anymore. I'm not fighting. And it's always about who's right. Who's right? The last word kind of fights that. It's kind of the center of your relationship. Someone has to be right all the time, and it's not, it's, you guys are falling apart because of it. It's no, this person feels like they're always defending themselves. One of you feel the other one's right and the other one's always defending themselves. It's like, oh, okay, so you're done with that. You're done with that. You want something else. You want love. You want affection. You want passion. You want, you know, you can have a great relationship, but if you don't keep the closeness, and this is very close, you know, very close. Now, the one thing is somebody might be watching you. Someone might know about it. This may be secret at first, a secret new passionate relationship or lover, because I get the feeling it's secret. It's I get the feeling somebody doesn't, most people don't know about it. You don't really want to advertise it. Also, maybe you're bringing the passion back into your relationship. Like that's for some of you. Honestly, I think that this is what you want. You want something way more affectionate, way more loving. You just love each other. Love each other. That's what you really want. If you think if it's the end of the fighting, you know, I don't think it is, though. like, I think it's the end of the fighting when we look at this, because this person is sad. They're disappointed with what they got, right? And they're looking at their options. What else can I do? And tired, sick at the end of the fighting. This is the end of the fighting. You know, you're done with that shit. You want to love. I want to feel love. You know, Bette Midler says that in that one song. So, the lovers, you know, this card, they're really passionate, right? But it's also about successful relationships, more kind. It's kindness. It's not, you know, not mean in any way, not trying to dominate the other, you know. It's equal. It's very equal, these two. So I think this is a love relationship, but it could be a business relationship too. And it could be more on a new partner, more on equal ground. You know, you're more on equal ground. You feel the same. You feel the same passion towards the project, you know, that sort of thing. I'm going to get at the playing cards now. I got to take my glasses off to read. Excellent. Lex Rex. Love it. Hi, Sammy. How you doing? And Yolanda. You know, every time I hear your name, Yolanda, I think of Yolanda Vega. You know, she always drew the lottery number, the New York lottery numbers. And she'd always say her name like that. This is Yolanda Vega. Hi, Joanne and Norma Joe. Hello. So I'll get these. Woo! You're going to slide off my leg. I'll get these playing cards out. There's Melly. Melly poo poo poo. Hey, that's Carmela. I call her Melly for short. Melly. She's one of the gypsy daughters back. Oh, geez, must be a long time now. King of Clubs, brown-eyed man, adult man, not like 20. Creative, outspoken, motivated, you know. It's kind of the next to the Prince of Wands. Lots of energy, lots of drive, goal-oriented person, okay? Also, I just got problem solvers, thinks outside the box kind of person, okay? So what are the messages for Pisces? End of February, beginning of March 2019. What are the messages for Pisces? We got a lot of crap going on for you here, Pisces. You know, even though you're kind of wading through this crap, getting through it, hard choices, hard moves, it's what you should be doing. It's saying it all over the place. You know, you feel differently. You've seen the light. And that's what the Sun card's about, right? You've seen the light. You know you're not in the right place or the right relationship. You know it. I think there could be a fire sign around you. Someone rushes in. I don't know if you're exactly ready yet. I don't know if you're done with one before you go to the other. Dark-eyed man is your lover. This is Cupid. Jack of Hearts is Cupid. This is someone probably very affectionate, verbally, physically. He's got his eye on you, okay? For any female Pisces out there, because in the playing cards, the king is the king. It's not a queen. This is a man who's got his eye on a Pisces lady. Well, this could be you, Pisces, a dark-eyed Pisces, who has your eye. It's in love. It's a card of in love, and it's one of those wham in loves. You know, it's like wham, new love, passionate relationship. This is new love. There could be horses involved here. You got a few horses. You got that Prince of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. There's some horses going on here. You got these two. Someone could have a farm or have work horses or I don't know. Could be a cowboy. But here's another one. There's another horse on that card. Right? That's 3 horses. So it could be Sagittarius, actually. This could be a Sagittarius male going after Pisces female. Could be, I think it's a man. I think it's probably Sagittarius, actually. And this is a new love. Ace of Hearts sometimes represents home as well. So, but I think this is a new love relationship. This is a partnership card. And beside these ones, like, this is going to go fast. You know, you better watch yourself if you're coming out of something, going into something else, because, you know, this is exactly, you want to take your time, you know, don't invest too quickly. Anyway, so Pisces, something's going on here. Let me close that. You know, Lex, sometimes we want to stay with someone because it's comfortable. It's what we're used to. They're very much like our family, and maybe our family wasn't healthy. You know, we could unhappy with our family, but it's familiar, right? And maybe it's not familiar. Doesn't mean it's right. You know, it doesn't mean it's right. So this may not be for every Pisces, obviously, because, and if you're wondering what is smoking behind me, it's the smudge that I just set it down after I light it and let it go out on its own. So if you're seeing smoke, I think it's out now. But I'll take a couple more cards. You got to be picky. You know, you got to be picky. Like, it's like your friends, right? You don't let anyone be your friend. It's got to be someone you trust. You get to know them. You're like, hey, they're pretty funny. I'd like to, oh yeah, and you see them again at another place. But nowadays with relationships, people are going so fast and getting intimate really fast, getting intimate online before you've ever stood face to face with each other. Like, talking, you know, I always used to say to people when I was online, don't ask me questions that you wouldn't ask me if we were sitting across from each other right now in a restaurant or something. Like, don't ask me something like it's too close, it's too intimate, and it's kind of a backwards way of getting to know people, you know, and then having some kind of hope that it's going to be the one, you know, and there's a very low percentage that person would be the one, because it started kind of messed up in the first place. I'm just trying to be really honest with you about my opinion on that sort of thing. It maybe there's people that out there that have had amazing success meeting someone online, you know. There is that small percentage. Oh my goodness. Um, well, the best thing is, Lex, is to be honest. You know, like if you feel the same, say, I feel the same, but I need a little more time. I need a little more time. I'm like, you know, I'm not talking a year. I just need a little more time. I'm just about there. But, you know, I got a little shit I got to get rid of still. You know, there's just a little more, just a little more. Yeah. And so just be honest. Don't leave someone in the dark and don't say anything. Give them a clue because, you know, I can't tell you how many times someone hasn't just said nothing, and so you're wondering all kinds of crazy things, you know. And so, you know, it's a heads up is good. In my opinion, that's just my opinion, but I think anyone would appreciate that honesty and a heads up, and just put yourself out there, especially if he's putting or she's putting herself out there to you. You know, they're really being vulnerable and opening their hearts. So I would say give them the best information you can, especially if you feel the same. Hmm. Hi there. Hi there, Just Love. You know what? I think that's one of the evolutions we have to get to as humans, where we can drop all the expectations. Going to put the cards down for a sec. I think it's a state of being that we all need to reach. And because we really don't have ultimate control over anything. And we just need to release and be just love, just like your name there. And it's up to other people how they're going to behave. And if they're not behaving within your realm, you don't have to be mad at them or anything. It's like, no, I want someone who's going to be you know, in your energy, the right energy kind of thing. And personally, I've taken about an 8-month break from the whole scene, you know, because I thought, I'm just meeting jerks. Just meeting jerks. Something I'm doing isn't working, or I need to take a break and I need to figure out a new way, you know. You just got the 8 of clubs. This is job talk. There could be a job opportunity here, you know. Maybe that's one of the reasons you're moving on. You could have met someone at work. I have a feeling that could be where that's coming from. This person, you could have met someone at work. Yeah, because see here's the Prince of Wands, which is achievements, goals, work. And then the 3 of Wands, you may be promoted too. You may get promoted at work. And then the Lovers. So it's a very good chance you've met someone at work, or they're around your work somewhere. You know, maybe they're working the coffee shop that you go for coffee every day, or I don't know. I think it's related somehow. Oh my goodness, Norma Joe on hold. Girl, I think you've waited long enough. I officially set you free. Go on, live. You know, we've only got one life. All right, we've only got one life, one shot at it, man. Go live it. Do everything you ever dreamed of. That right person and the right timing, it will all happen. It will all happen. I can't tell you how many times that, I was sure I was, what am I doing here? And, go and live your life. Do everything you dreamed of, everything. And you can. Don't and let anybody tell you you can't. I'm living proof. I've done so many things I've dreamed of and wanted to, and Pisces, you can do it. You guys are go-getters. I know you're very sensitive. You're very hard workers. You're very creative. You're very energetic and lively and everything. When you're at your best, you are, you have a big laugh too. You could be one of the shy Pisces as well, but very creative and very alive. So, don't wait 15 years for nobody. For nobody, baby. Okay, come on. Give me a card for Pisces. Are there any more cards for my darlings? Plus I'm a Taurus. Oh. Jeez. No nursing home. Well, I got to give you a lot of credit for that. Not sending them to a nursing home, Norma Joe. I made my son promise never to send me to one because I used to work in one and they're horrible. They're horrible. You had something like 8 minutes to get a person up, dressed, washed, and ready for breakfast. 8 minutes. And they're elderly and they can't move that quickly. And it's disrespectful to treat a person like that. I just felt awful. I couldn't do the job. I couldn't treat people like that. Hi, Melody. How you doing? That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know that you're building a lot of karma. You might try and see if there's any assistance or you can get help, or you never know. There might be a man out there that is doing the exact same thing as you. Um, um, like in this way, talking about it, reaching out, talking to people. There might be someone in the exact same boat as you. I'm really hoping my kid builds a little cottage beside his house that I can live in, or over the garage, like the fawns. Remember the fawns? Yeah, I'll be the fawns living over the garage. Oh, God. Right on, Melody. Well, these are such good cards you guys are getting. Look at that. 7 of diamonds. Anything red is usually good in these playing cards. Reading the playing cards is called Cartomancy. So if you ever see that term in my description box, that's what it's referring to. Cartomancy. So the 3 of diamonds and the 7 of diamonds. Well, this is rewarded for your investments, for your work, what you've invested yourself in. This is being rewarded. This is like a 3 of cups in a way. It's initial celebration for your efforts. You see some sort of reward for the efforts you've put forth thus far. And the 7 of diamonds, it's like 7 of diamonds is like wishful thinking, and then you get the wish card. So getting what you're wishing for, you know, you know, and it's a lot about intention, right? Like we have to reach out, you know, reach out like you guys are doing. And in different ways, there's different forms now to do it. But, you know, you're going to get rewarded, I think, Norma Joe, for all your investment that you've put in. You know, there's someone up there taking notes, or somewhere. There's someone somewhere taking notes, you know, and this stuff doesn't go unnoticed, your efforts. You know, it doesn't go unnoticed. You know, I think that's how I feel about the whole thing. There's one more card. Look at that. One more card. This card was teetering off the deck, just about to fall off, and it's the 10 of diamonds. This is of happiness, joy, joy. Okay. It's not just financial contentment. It's, you know, it's feeling rich. It's feeling rich, okay? Like you could live, you know, on an island and not be rich, but have a very rich life. I think you're being rewarded. These are all diamonds here. There's some sort of money coming in some way, shape, or form. Something to make your efforts more comfortable. It's early success, you know, and it was pretty much guaranteed with your first card. You know, when you get the sun as your first card, it's pretty much guaranteed, you know. It's pretty much guaranteed. So for those of you that are watching to just get the reading, that's about it. That's all I got. I'm going to answer a few questions now, but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support. I'm only going to do these mid-February live readings at my place. It's just not conducive. I can't get good enough internet to to make a good production anyway, clear and good sounding. So I'm just going to finish off these last 4 signs, including yourself, and go back to my regular old videos. But I just love communicating with you guys and talking to you. You're welcome. Are you male or female, Lex Rex? Lex, I think, is female. Sounds female. I love live too. I just love it. I could stay on for a while, but I was thinking I might shut down and do the Capricorn next, because that is the next. I'm a girl. Sorry, it's hard to tell sometimes by people's names. Taurus. I'm supposed to be just do Taurus with the playing cards 1 month. You know, it's hard to please everybody, because I'll do something like that and then people will write, well, I like the tarot cards better. Oh, how come you don't do tarot? Taurus isn't next though, Melody, unfortunately. I already did Taurus with this live thing. I have Capricorn, Libra, and Aries to do. Actually, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra to do in that order. So I go by Lex on purpose because I'm super girly. It gives me an edge. Right on. Most Pisces are very girly girls, you know. I'm kind of a tomboy myself. You know, you can dress me up, you can dress me down. I used to wear, when I was a little kid, I used to wear rubber boots and a red velvet dress, and I'd go out into the woods and build a fort. The hammer and nails. But, you know, red velvet dress and rubber boots with no socks on. Maybe next time. Absolutely. When you do the play cards, oh, I see. Um, I will consider this. I will ponder this for a little bit and consider how I can maybe do both, like do that. And then because I have a whole layout for the playing cards, I have a real nice layout. And remember, you've probably seen it before back in some of my older readings. I did a month, I can't remember which one it was now, where I did just playing card readings. I think it was like last, I don't know. Look back. I'll have to look back, but um yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know, one of the things I found hard about losing my mother specifically was I realized I can't go home anymore. You know, mom's place was home. And I thought, oh, I can't go home anymore. Even as a 30, I don't know, I can't remember how old I was when she passed away, probably about 35 or something. Hey, and yeah, and even you know how you go home for Christmas and you go, yeah, and that was a big thing for me is I can't go home anymore. And so now it was my job. I was the matriarch. I had to provide the home now. So it changed hands. It's my turn to take the baton. And when that happens, Norma Joe, it'll be your turn to take the baton. Um, uh, Yeah, I didn't really either. Not in the right way. I have a lot of regrets about that. But you can say goodbye to her now, Melody. Go on my community page, or like it's my Tinker Tarot page. But go like it says home videos playlist community. Hit that community thing, and on there I have a thing called unfinished business, and it's about saying goodbye to people that you didn't get to say goodbye to, and maybe that person is still alive too. It doesn't have to be someone who's passed away and you're not friends anymore or you're estranged for some reason. And it's a way of saying goodbye. And you save all the tears that you cry, your Kleenexes in a paper bag when you're writing your goodbyes and saying your goodbyes. And then you take your letter and your tears and your paper bag. And you can take items of theirs too. And you burn them. It's ceremony. And you say goodbye. And it's a releasing. You know, burning is a releasing, right? Aw. Yeah, it's very hard when there's new family involved too, eh? It's really tough. I got totally screwed over with my family, and you just got to realize, you know what? I got all my mother's teachings. That's what I cherish. Everything my mother taught me. Everything good about me is from my mother. You know, she taught me so much. And a lot of what I tell you is from my mother. Um, I just knocked all the cards all over the floor. I just dropped the four of diamonds, by the way. This is probably a time card, or it could mean April. Okay. So you may see some new direction in April. Fours are sometimes a crossroads. You're at a crossroads and you got to pick which direction you want to go. And this is where you want to invest yourself, right? And you want to invest yourself in something solid now, not flimsy. This could be in relationship too, because I think in the past, some of the relationships could have been flimsy, not really solid. And, you know, you were in it for the sex or the excitement or I don't know, but they were flimsy for some reason. And that's why you know what you want now. You know what you want. There's no damn way I can read all those cards that dropped. But anyway, I'm probably going to say good night now, my darlings. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Melody. Oh, you keep hearing April. Well, you just got that Four of Diamonds, and like I said, that's a time card. No, no. Lex, I'm saying if someone wants to change, it's because they want to change. They won't change for good forever, unless they want to. They're not going to do it for somebody else, you know? And if they do, it's going to be temporary, limited, because it's not really what they want or who they are. If it's toxic, leave, you know, or, you know, wind it down because, you know, it takes something away from you. It takes years away from you, time away from you, time. And it just keeps making you feel less and less and less. And I'm not blaming the other person because you both could be contributing to the toxicity, you know. But it is not helping either one either. You know what I mean? It's that, you know, like I said before, fucking or fighting. It's not good. That is not healthy. It might be quite passionate, but what else? You know, you got to get out of bed sometime. You know what I mean? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Melody. Yeah, absolutely. Treat them with the most respect you can. Another thing that's starting to be rampant is elder abuse, and not just physical. Like I think even the government's trying to get a hold of their money because are the elders that are getting old now. There's a lot of poor people out there, but there's a lot of rich ones, and they don't want those people just passing that money on to the kids. You know, they want a piece of that money. Um, Everything is about money now. Everything, you know. So it's awful, and people just don't matter, and sometimes even to other people, and you know, that's where we really got to make the changes. And that's why I do this, because I don't know everything. You know, I'm learning right along with you guys, but I really believe that it's just one person at a time. It's one day at a time. It's, you know, everything that's pushed to us, that's handed to us, we can handle. You know, everything that is put in front of us, we can handle. And our challenge is to handle it without losing ourselves in that struggle. You know, there is something to learn about yourself in that struggle. And you know, if you look at the Bible or mythology, every hero had to climb, had struggles. Carmela, get over here. I'm so sorry. Every hero had to climb and go through and fight the dragon, or they had to, you know, overcome really challenging things before they took their place as hero and got the recognition too, I might add, you know. But So don't fear them every time. Think to yourself, well, what am I supposed to learn here? Because this keeps happening to me. So there's something I'm not getting. And sometimes you won't get it on your own. You'll need to talk to friends, or you'll need to talk to family, or sometimes a stranger has the wisest words for you. And you think, other people have been trying to tell me this the whole time, but I never really heard it until this person I don't know said it. I finally heard it. It was like boing. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lex. Thanks very, very much. Um, it's my job to pass on. That's part of my responsibility as any gifts I'm given. It's my responsibility to share it and pass it on. Pass on the teachings. That's what I call it. We got to pass on the teachings, because not everyone was given teachings by their parents or by their. I'm gonna freaking kill you, dog. Get over here right now. Oh, anyway, not everyone got that. Like, I didn't get certain teachings from my mother either, even though she gave me all the ones about respect and honesty and humility and all those teachings. But I never really learned. Like, she never got taught affection, so I had to teach my mom affection and love, and because she didn't know it. She never got taught it. She didn't know. She felt very uncomfortable with it, as a matter of fact. So I asked her to start saying, I love you, when we see each other, or when we're saying goodbye. So for a while, we were saying it every single time. And she says to me the one day, do we have to say it every time? It was so cute. I go, no, Mom, we don't have to say it every time. But I just wanted to get used to saying it, because it was so foreign in our family to say nice things to each other. It was foreign. People felt we all felt so uncomfortable. We had to train ourselves to do it. So I know. um, You're welcome. Hey, everybody is so, I love all my viewers and followers so much. Everyone is so nice. I get the odd sod, negative Nelly, but for 99.9% of everyone is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people. And I am so blessed to be able to meet you, talk to you, know you, share with you. Hi, Susan. How you doing? Unfortunately, I'm just ending, but I'm going to start another one, Capricorn, in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just give me. I just got to do the description and all that in this, and then upload it, and then I can get busy on this. Thanks, darling. You know what else I was taught? That all the stars in the sky are our ancestors watching over us. And I thought that was a beautiful teaching. Like, I love that. Whenever I look up, I'm like, hi, Mom, and hi, Granny. And so I like to think of that, because, then you're talking. You can talk to them, right? You can anyway, but yeah, that's the way I like to think about it. Anyway, hi, Joanne. Yeah, listen to the Capricorn. That's wonderful. So I'm going to go, guys. Love ya, like, love ya. I mean, like this much. And I'll chat with you soon. Have a good night. I'll see you on the Capricorn side.